damn it. Hey, Richie boy. There he is.
Oh, please, Dad and Becky, you're being so nice to you. That's your world famous chocolate chip shake. No, back of my diet. You know she's coming back. I'm gonna let that go.
Richie boy. Matthew, good morning, bud. How you been, bud?
Perfect. Now I can record all the people that have recorded me and make nasty videos of them.
Ah.
The only difference is, yes, I can be right in front of the camera going, ha, remember me?
You fat fuck. Oh, he must know we're live. Fuck. Go ahead and end it, big boy. I know, man. I caught some of your videos last night. I got in a little late yesterday, but
When I grow up, I always wanted to grow up and say, I don't want to be anything but a one-track-minded,
don't make fun of me, Rich.
degraded person that condescends to people.
Rich, don't be mean. You fat fuck.
Hell yeah. What a way to go, doggy. Look at the cuckoo.
Why is the video so small on such a big TV? That's a good question. Because this fat fuck that's recording has got his phone the wrong way, so it's vertical.
Does anybody remember what the TV sitcom Maude used to be like? What was it about?
No. This guy's recording his TV. It's a horrible picture. I apologize, but.
And I knew it was one of the original Golden Girls.
Oh, Richie boy.
But, I don't remember what the sitcom was about or what the series was about.
Hey, Rich, how's the 57 Chevy doing, bud?
I don't know if she was a cop or something, you know. I should just go over and pick it up, see what the hell it is.
Good morning. Start with the goodness experience. Are you curious for me?
This is boring. weighing it down. I don't know how the weather is down there, Matt. We got fucking snowing up here.
Already right now. Mr. Drummond. And the mother from Good Times. I went and got everything, man.
Coming
There's a couple things I'm still missing yet, but here you go. Here's another one.
Oh.
Ah.
Isn't that the
Got
girl
the
from...
guy that played Mr. Drummond, and then the mother from Good Times.
Isn't that the old lady from fucking... What's it called?
I think she was like supposed to be a detective or
Golden
something
Girls?
like that.
Welcome back, everyone. First cup of water. Good morning, Ryan. Hey, Barry, are you watching? Hey, dude. Dude. You're running your cocksucker again? Yeah, Dorothy. That's it. Rich, I think you could get a copy strike for this. It's a good thing they can't see it on my screen.
Alright, you don't want to do anything as a family? Fine, we'll spend the summer in the appointment.
I don't know what the fuck Rich is. Your guess is as good as mine, Ryan. Hey, dude. Dude. Oh, yeah, Matt. Been wide open. Wide open. It's all about the Benjis, baby. And by the time I get home, I'm just too tired. And these videos these guys have been doing they've been so fucking stupid. It's like, what's the point? Fucking, we got Barry Beamer thinking he's fucking Alan Kowicki or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Mr. Kowicki? I know, bro. It's a joke. What about all the videos he's doing on his fucking, on the 60 seconds? And then the cocksucker has the audacity to keep knocking the old Pontiac. My grandmother's car. Oh yeah, Toby, that's it, Toby. Haliki. Toby Haliki. That fucking Pontiac is in better shape than any car he has, including Ryan's cars. Yeah.
Honey, you have a lot of sense. Oh, Mom.
This is Dawn. Good morning. This is Rich220. Rich was doing his live until I went live, and he must have got a notification because he started running his little cocksucker. And now he's just filming, I don't know, this is Roseanne. But luckily you guys can't really see it. Yeah, on the TV. I figure you guys really listen to this more than you watch it, so again, I apologize. Oh, look, he shut it off. He shut it off. He shut it off. Unbelievable. He ought to be ashamed. That's it. Look at it.
I have got the weirdest birthday ever.
Oh, today's your
It
birthday?
is April 12th. And it is snowing. It's supposed to be spring. Usually it rains on my birthday. Today it's snowing. What a beautiful day to be outside. Not in
Yeah, right.
Good morning.
Rich, say
On
something,
my
because I know.
56th birthday,
Rich,
it is snowing.
Rich,
Normally it
if you say something in the chat, I'll give you a birthday shout out. How about that? Because I know you're watching.
sure is 56. I quit smoking 4 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Cold turkey once again.
Yeah. Rich, you're getting
Thank you.
fatter. Pretty soon those stretch marks are going to start to split.
So you gotta kind of like got me in the midst of watching TV, doing a live, and I'm also doing cooking. So
Wow.
I got some sausages out on the griddle this morning. Sweet Italian sausage that I cut in half. And what I do is I make them like in the patties, so that way you can have hamburger rolls and
How
have sausage
pathetic.
patties on burger roll with ketchup or whatever, you know?
Right, Don?
Oh, yeah? I don't know how cold it is outside, but it's got to be below 30 in order for it to be snowing. I know that.
Oh, does it? Does it, you dumb fuck? It could be 40 on the ground and snowing, you fucking mutt. It's got to be cold up in the sky.
Yeah, but I still have
All
to
right,
buffer
Matt.
it, though. That's going to happen for a while until, you know, everything starts to, I don't want to say rebuild, but they say after, what was it, 48 hours, your oxygen level returns to normal. So,
Oh my
you know,
God,
the
Barry's
breathing
videos
process and
are-
everything else, too, you know, it's going to take a while longer.
There ain't even a word for him.
Because my system has to pump that stuff out.
Oh, here we go. He is getting fatter.
What it bought like $400 worth of DVDs again yesterday. I bought Baywatch. I bought Alf. I bought the Wayans Brothers. I bought Maud. Believe it or not, they had Maud on DVD. Weird. Was it Dexter's? Something Nickelodeon cartoon or whatever.
What?
I just buy it just to fill up spots, you know, because I got so many other TV sitcoms. What else did I buy? Oh, Little House on the Prairie And then there's a couple others over there. I don't remember what the heck they are right on top of my head.
Good morning.
I got all my older baseball cards right here. I think there's a couple of boxes that are still in the closet.
Never mind. We're watching Roseanne.
Yeah, tell her it's a good thing. Tell her, you know, regardless of what you may think, you know, don't go back to it. I actually stopped and then went back to it. And I found out the hard way. It's not the best thing for you, you know. Just leave it the hell alone. You know, once you quit, leave it go.
Rich is in the guys, Don. Boy, it feels weird to be back, guys. I've been gone for so long.
I can't even see what the heck half of these people say. A second.
Here we go.
Okay.
Jigs in the house. Good morning.
The only thing is like when you stop smoking, you have a tendency to eat more. You know what I mean? But I think I'd rather die from eating than die from, you know, cancer or something, you know?
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. You're almost 60 years old. You're on what are you, 56?
So I went out and bought myself and my brother an Easter basket, you know, because I just like to bust his chops. I do stupid shit like that all the time. I'll buy an Easter basket. I can't even talk this morning.
Oh.
I'll buy an Easter basket, and then I'll buy the fake grass or whatever, put that in it. And then I'm sitting there looking for jelly beans. Do you know these bastards took every block jelly bean out of the bag?
I don't get it.
What the hell's with that now, you know? Like, I'm sitting there looking for a licorice, you know, jelly bean in the bag. Can't find not one. I bought 5 bags. Nothing in any of them. So, you know, I'm sprinkling the baskets with the, you know, the grass and the jelly beans. And what the hell else did I get? I got,
Toby Haliki?
It's like, chocolate rabbit, you know, some other bullshit peeps and everything else. So I start putting them in, and I'm going through the bags of jelly beans. I'm like, what the hell? Where the hell is the damn black ones?
Ew.
Didn't have that problem last year, you know?
I personally don't like jelly beans.
I mean, I understand that the prices are going up and the things are getting smaller, but I went into, what was it, one of those Dollar Tree places? And what they call jelly beans were not jelly beans at all.
They gave Rich the shit.
They were like a little oval thing of sugar, smaller than a jelly bean would ever be. And they got only to a certain size before they were considered, I guess in their book, to be jelly bean size.
He's a
But
lonely
I don't
man.
know, no trick candy. All they would do is just throw a regular, standard, you know, basket together for my brother, so that way he's got something, and, you know, couple.
All right. Let me, is he still alive? Must be, right? Oh, he is. In a minute, guys, we'll go over to Barry. Because I can't really watch much more of this. Alright. I'm done with, we're done with Rich. Okay, here he is, the one and only. Hey, dude. Dude. Alright, let's see. Look at Eleanor. Everything's Eleanor. Let's watch his latest one, though. Shall we? Gibby, good morning.
The most sacred thing in life isn't the path. It's the freedom to choose it. Freedom is the roar.
Fucking snow sucks.
Hi guys, we're back here at Beamer Sun Garage, and we appreciate you coming back.
Fuck you, dude.
The Gone in 60 Seconds trilogy keeps
Now, like Poor Man Speed Shop said, look, there's no comments. Can't leave any comments.
going. We got another comment of a guy left. He said, "What? That's a 73." No, it was a 71. And the original Gone in 60 Seconds in 1974 with H.B. Halicki as the director, the star, the stuntman, the guy behind the camera, the producer. The only thing he didn't do was edit it. He had somebody edit it for him. Okay.
Are you dumb? The only thing he didn't do, folks, was edit. You are
I
so
see you.
fucking... Oh, there.
Okay. What else?
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Bam Bam Bigelow versus The Undertaker.
All right. I see. I hear.
Easy, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Your daddy's baby. Yeah, you are. You're my boy. Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with me if he's with me, because he will eat you.
Okay. The dog will eat you. Why are you putting that poor dog in harm's way, Barry? Because 8 out of 10 people, guess what? You sick that dog on him, guess what's going to happen? Dog's going to get shot. Very simple.
And you can see how stout he is, you know. When he came here, he was real thin. You can see his ribs. And he eats real good. Ryan feeds him extra, and I'm always giving him, extra, Yeah, he's a good dog. And there's nothing wrong with him. When he got beat and abused, there's a few teeth I think kind of missing or chewed off or whatever. They beat him pretty bad.
He's dead, Matt.
He'll never get beat.
This one's dead next.
He's a winner.
He's starving.
Yeah. So anyway, get back to Eleanor. The movie was in 1974, and it was a 71 Mach 1. And it had a plastic bumper.
Nice
So,
video. All you can hear is the
This is a
fucking dog
72, and it's got
screaming.
a steel bumper. That's a 72 Mach 1. It has a Endura bumper, which is the plastic bumper. Urethane, what are you going to call it? And it was available on the Mach 1 option. But we're going back to the Gone in 60 Seconds again. This car is kind of a replica of the...
Barry, let's be honest. The only car you can drive, okay, that you drive around in is your mom's fucking Plymouth Voyager van. That's the only car. None of these, what you call hot rods. Not a one of them. Not a one of them run. Not one of them drive. Not one of them you could bring to Cincinnati. They're all junk. Like you. Oh, look at. Did you guys see that?
Option. But we're going back to the Gone in 60 Seconds again.
Hold on, let's show you
This
something.
car is kind of a replica of the...
Guys, he's got a steel fucking cable wrapped around the bottom of the torches, okay? And I don't know where it's run to. You believe that fucking mutt would put a lock key on those? Wow.
original movie car. It was a 71 Mach 1. And it was a 73. And then
Oh my
got some other
God.
ones. Oh, it's a 68 was in that movie. No.
Barry, no one
That's
cares.
Second to 2000. I'm talking about the original movie, 1974. So that actually was a 67. It was a 67 KR or 500 KR. Or KR 500, however you want to put it. And, you know, that's something else, too. They had so many in that movie there was a bunch of them that got destroyed. There was only 2 left. So who knows if a couple of the bodies weren't
Exactly,
maybe
Matt.
68 fastbacks. I'm sure every single one wasn't a 67. I'm sure he probably had a couple 68s in that, in the actual part of that making of that movie. You know, all the crash scenes and stuff. What's that? Oh, that's Sam. Sam's trying to get it. Come on, Sam.
Guys, wait till you see what this place looks like in a couple of months. That place is going to be so overgrown that he won't be able to function out there, because you see the property maintenance every year gets a little and little worse each and every year, to the point where everything just overgrows. And I guarantee this year it's going to break a record.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Damn, what's up here?
There you go. Get the fleas and all the
clear
shit.
that up. I'm talking about the original Gone in 60 Seconds movie. So check it out if you guys haven't seen it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Maya.
My Eleanor. Let me see. Was it this one? We'll just keep going back.
With Target Circle 360, you get unlimited same-day delivery to your door.
Here's Barry's going to town car. Look at that shit box.
So the 2000 model Grand Prix, our friends at AutoZone helped us out, and they ordered us another fuel pump.
I wouldn't get caught dead in that car. He acts like this is a fucking Lincoln or something. Like it's something nice. It's a shit box. Like everything in that yard. There is not one
It's on an Adelphi. It's a lower
nice piece.
off-brand Chinese. You know, it's all made in China.
Yeah.
And so
I
we're
think
saving
you were made
about
in China.
$35, and we're getting a part. So I think that's what was in it, anyways. It wasn't a Delphi pump. Apparently, the Delphi pumps, a bunch of them come with no strainers.
I know, right? Gibby hit. I'm surprised. That's a good one. I forgot I can pin these. That's a really good one. Of course, in 1974, Barry was sucking on his mama's titty stove.
You can't put that in there. I mean, yeah, it's got a brand new fuel filter, but you can't put a fuel pump in there with no strainer, because if dirt
My
and anything
little bug
that gets in the
that
tank,
upload.
it's going to ruin the new pump. And if the filter's clogged up, that's going to ruin the pump. Well, being I got a new filter, I'm good there. I got a little dirt and debris in the tank. I'm going to wipe that out before I install the
Yeah,
new
bullshit.
pump, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, that'll fix it. And then tomorrow, Sam's coming over.
Guys, how hard are y'all gonna laugh when he puts that in and that doesn't fix the problem? Because I know I surely am.
We're taking our 73 Superior 440 out, and I cleaned the driveway out, so we can just back right up to it, Sam. Come over with your pickup truck and the cherry picker you said you was going to bring, and we'll just back right up in the driveway, and we'll hook it right up. I already got the...
It sounds like he's like pushing Super Sam. I guess Super Sam's been taking his time. Looks like they're having a lover's quarrel. See how Barry's got the chair there? Because Barry just sits and watches. Jerks off while fucking Super Sam works.
plate on it. The only thing we might do is chop this front support out.
Why don't you do it?
The front cross member, we might have to chop that out, you know. So that's
Show us that finger again.
It'd be pretty easy, I think, Sam, being someone bolted and pick up one stud on exhaust. And that's it, so. Check back with us on this tomorrow, guys, on the Trilogy 440. Yeah, on our shitter van. The shitter's full. Where's the hose at? I didn't get the hose out. The shitter's full. Is the hose in here? No. I don't know what's in there. Probably nothing. Hey, wow. There it is. That's the shitter. Yeah. That'd be the shitter right there.
I don't think so.
I thought it was in. Yeah, I thought it was there.
No.
No, that's not the shitter. It's over there. This here is the, wow. That's the propane for the hot water. Here it is right there. It's a hot water heater.
Is it?
It's got hot water.
Something you don't got in your house.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have some of these amenities that it still has working. And maybe we'll You know, maybe we'll do that. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now. I thought about using it for storage. I thought about a lot of different things with this one, but right now, it's losing this engine. Sam's getting it, and that's what you're supposed to do. Friends are in need. You got to be there to, you know, help them out. You know, my friends in need, so I don't help out my buddy. You know, there's other people who need help, but I can't help everybody.
Yeah, I know.
So there's the compressor we drug out. We blew all the dirt off the top of that.
Barry, I think you need a little
on
fucking
the
help.
when we pulled that fuel pump out. And Rooster right there. One of my roosters, you know. It lives here. It's mine. Don't belong to nobody. But the guy that had him just let him go. He told me. I told me and everybody, you can have them. I don't want them anymore. So there you go. They don't belong to nobody.
There you go, folks.
65 Plymouth Barracuda. You guys got one of them? I'm referring to our haters again.
There we go.
How about a 68 Skylar or 68 Coronet? No, I don't think so. How about a 76 Coupe de Ville? You got one of them?
Guys, do you got a car that just sits in your yard that the earth is starting to take back, that don't move? Who would want them? Like, I don't get Barry. What are you thinking, bro? It's all junk.
Cadillac Coupe de Ville, 2 doors? Nah, bunch of dreamers. You ain't got nothing. You got nothing like I got.
Yeah, okay.
I've been collecting like Toby Hellicky for 4.
You think you're Toby Halicki? Does Stick Pussy call you that, Mr. Halicki?
30 years. And then he did it on a bigger scale. How about a box body? I got like 3 or 4 of them. How about a 64 Dodge 880? You got one of them?
Nope.
Nah. How about a Crown Vic? I got 2 of them. How about a Hearst?
Oops.
You got a Hearst?
Where you
How about
driving
a tow
it?
truck? How many tow trucks you guys got? I don't have anything. One guy's got a vehicle he bought out of a gravel pit, a piece of just trash, garbage.
Okay, and again, that car you're referring to is in better shape than any car you have in there. That's just a fact. Does that piss you off, Barry? The car that we don't even drive, that's just sitting, is in better shape than any fucking car you have there? I mean, come on.
Chevy Caprice just
Oh, yeah.
started up, lifters clicking, belt squealing.
Oh, yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Smell like shit. Look like shit. And how about a 70 Roadrunner? You got one of them? Nah. You guys ain't got nothing.
Satellite, guys.
Bunch of dreamers. Bunch of dreamers is all they are. And all they ever. How about a quad, you know? Anybody got a quad? How about a
Nope.
Rancher? You got a Rancher? Nah. You ain't got one anymore. None of you guys do.
Hey, Barry. You got one thing you don't got.
You could try to act like you pull up an old archives from your channel, but oh, I got one. No, you don't. You ain't riding. You ain't doing nothing with it.
Oh, he's talking about poor man's
How about a
speed shop.
68 Skylark? You got one of them? How about a Catalina?
No,
one
he's
of
got a
them?
GS.
Nah. Yeah. Anyways, so get back to my weed spraying. Yeah, they're all dying. Look at that. We got our Craftsman T110. You got one of them? Brand new, 2024? Nah. How about a 63 convertible van? Got one of them? Nah. How about a motorhome? I got like 3 or 4 of them. Definitely ain't got no Roadrunner. You got nothing cool. See you next one, guys. Bye-bye.
Did he say about... Wait a minute. You say about having a RV? I think you've seen the videos of our RV. It's a lot better shape than anything you got, bud. And got a trailer.
Bye, guys. You're back with Beamer Sun Garage, and we appreciate you coming back.
Guys, I'll be
All right, guys.
right back.
Well, this is Gamer and Son Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So we got the quarter plate. We got it from over Alice, and we're gonna try to put it on here. Put on some gloves. And we picked up some flat washers. Hopefully that'll help us install it. We went down to the feed mill, and we got some 5/16 flat washers. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. It's raining, it's cold, but we're working. Yeah, we're workaholics here at Gamer Son Garage. You guys haven't noticed that. We're always working on something. We're always doing videos. We're always active. Like some of my other channels I watch. They'll want to store their videos up, and they don't upload them. It might be a long time before they do. So here we go. Shut that door, keep the cold air from coming in. I could put a gear in this thing and make it nice in here, but I didn't. Okay, this is another trick of mine that I learned from a friend. What he would do is he would take a coffee can, because he was a big coffee drinker, and he'd put all his bolts and whatnot in the coffee can. I'm going to say it's probably that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, we'll buy some washers. More washers. What have we got here? These bolts might be a little too long. Might not have got enough washers. Oh, I got 4. Some more washers here. Probably add in if I have to. Hey, let's help them out. I do. So we're gonna need to walk through, get our hands on. Well, we got a package here. I got to open. Snap on. Hate to get it all off, but looks like it's gonna make me do it. There we go. That's the thickness we got. Oh boy, that's gonna take a little too far through. Mine isn't too bad. This is how it's gonna work. Okay, so you gotta be real careful. You don't drop anything into the engine here. Oh, wow. How did you get in here, Smoke? What are you doing here? I kind of need that plate that you're sitting on, buddy. I come in and I got my cat Smoke. You're Smokey.
Hey, dude. Dude.
Oh, yeah. He's a stray. He just came on board one day.
Yeah.
He lives here now.
Yeah.
It's a good idea that I'm going to do
Fucking
this.
Pedo's paradise.
Yeah, that lines up. Perfect. Sure does.
Guys, my name's Barry Beamer.
See if we can't.
Look at this, 20 minute. Oh, God forbid you actually have to touch something.
And I'll get the shot.
My fucking kid could do this.
It's too much.
What a
Too
joke.
much bolt. It's gonna work. Look at that.
I wonder when the last time Barry took a shower was.
We'll just do one at a time, man. First time I ever seen one of these plates, it was handmade by the great Mike Willis, some 42 years ago. This was way before you could just go buy one. And I don't know if he had the original idea or somebody else had
What?
done it before him, but
What?
that's where I first saw it at.
Because you're a stupid motherfucker, Barry. That's why.
That ain't good. That was bottomed out.
1982. Again, guys, I'm not a mechanic. We all know this. I could do that.
Should be able to tighten them all the way up by hand.
I could do that.
This is ratchet. That's what you come in handy.
You're a master mechanic of 40 years. Look at this. Why don't you use one of your ratchets?
Yeah, I thought about bringing the ratchet wrenches.
Yeah.
It's close by, but
Yeah. Vice grip shower.
yeah, it's starting to tighten up.
Yeah.
It's gonna work.
Will it
I
work?
have enough threads in there where it's gonna be able to hold, you know. Okay. Get that one. This is an old Craftsman wrench that
Oh.
my father used to have set like this.
Yeah.
But this ain't one of his.
No, his hoarded in the garage. That's Ryan's. Yeah. Oh my God, Don, that's a good point. I never even thought of that.
This thing's all unbolted except for one freaking exhaust stud.
Ah,
Sam wants to heat that stud up and take it. He don't want to cut the pipe, so he wants to save the white pipe.
pretty sad your own friend doesn't want to be on video.
Okay, guys, there it is.
Look at that.
One engine plate, lifting plate installed.
Wow.
Cost me 40 cents for some flat washers and
Yeah.
the washers I
You stole
Rob
them. I know, right? Strip those stripes. That would have been my luck.
It didn't take a lot, you know. I mean, took the tool here, a lifting plate, universal plate,
Look how he
took a
puts
knife
the-
to open it up, and a 1/2-inch wrench, and
It's a nice snap-on knife he's got there.
couple nuts, couple bolts, actually 4 bolts that came off the carburetor. And that's it.
I would think they've been around as long as motors have been around.
We're going to know how and when.
A little bit of know-how to put a plate on.
Yeah, all dirty.
Their hands are all dirty.
And you're going to have that when you do this kind of work. And, you know, if you're one of these prissy people that don't like to get their hands dirty, well, this probably is not the channel for you. And this kind of work is not for you. So, there you go. One lifting plate installed. And we'll get our spare gloves and bring them in.
Bruce, good morning.
Alright guys, so I hope you guys learned something there. This universal lifting plate is the way to go. It's 1,000 pounds. This engine is like 700 pounds. You know, without the transmission, the transmission's on bolt. We're gonna pull the engine and the transmission's gonna drop at the bottom once we drop the cross member and the drive shaft. And we'll drop that training at the bottom. I can't use the transmission for nothing. It's got a funky tail shaft on it. Now I believe you can take the tail shaft off, swap it with another one. If you have another transmission, it's got the proper tail shaft. So the transmission's good. We'll save it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sam wants it or not, but if he does and he gets it, if he doesn't want it, we'll put it with the other one I got. I got another one just like it, have another motor home, and we'll just stockpile the trainees over here.
Yeah.
And if he needs one, he's got one that's here. He'll get it whenever he needs. That's what you do for your buddies. You take care of your friends. Don't forget about that, guys. Always take care of your friends.
Yeah.
You know, your real friends. You know, you're going to have some people in life that are really not your friends.
Self-projection.
They have some people in life that are want to be friends. They're not really your buddies. You know? He's got it all ready to go.
Mr. Mark.
Just to show you, I know my friend. He did the work.
Exactly,
That
Bruce.
plate. You got all those engine, all those bell housing bolts. You can see one right there missing. Right there. They took all them bolts out around the bottom and the torque converter. So the transmission's unbolted from the engine. Motor mounts unbolted from the engine.
Yeah.
All the accessories unbolted, taken off. Wires, heater hoses, it's all ready to go. Except for one exhaust
Like
manifold.
Matt says, I would laugh my balls off when they pull that out and they found out that thing's stuck.
Pipe will drop off. Then we'll put cherry picker into the front.
Although I'm
Put the
sure
lifting plate.
Superman,
We'll lift it up and
Super Sam,
Chuck it on that. I do believe we're gonna drop that cross member.
probably smart enough to check
Probably
that.
chop that off with the Sawzall or torch it. We don't really want to do that to the truck, but it's, you know,
Zero lash.
it's not going to be able to get it high enough, I don't think, to clear the oil pan. We're going to try it. If it, you know, won't come out, we'll just chop it. And I hate to do that to the old girl. But it
Yeah.
can be put back. I can tack weld it back in there, weld that plate, you know, and plate it and put it back in there. Wait till, you know.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll ever do anything with this thing. I'm just going to use it for storage. But hey, you know, it is what it is, guys. I'm going to have to cover that engine because I got cats coming in here. Yeah. It'd be a pain in the ass.
I'll tell you, Matt, I was watching a video of it last night.
I don't really want him in here doing his business in here, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
So let's get the engine cover.
cat shit
Let's
everywhere.
get it.
That's disgusting.
Oh, there's another cat.
The video,
Jesus, they're all living in here.
fuck.
Come on now. Come on. One of these rattle in here.
Roads
Come on.
are just fucked.
Come on, get out of here.
Matt, the video when you were going through the neighborhood with the speed
That's a wild
bumps,
one there.
that was
That was
fucked.
Mancoon's baby.
Oh.
You can tell by her hair. Okay.
And let's just clarify something, Barry, real quick. about this Maine Coon cat. You're calling it Maine Coon. That wasn't no Maine Coon cat. Okay, if that was a Maine Coon cat, it would have made it through the winter. Although then again, you don't. Well, yeah, I would have made it because it could have ate mice or whatever the fuck else.
That's not gonna happen anymore. We're getting in from right here and exiting.
Yeah, dude.
No more.
Like you were saying, you be bombing along, you don't even know they're there. Boom.
Yeah. That takes care of that problem. Kansas City looked a bunch of bolts just laying here, Sam. Yeah, that's not where they go, buddy.
Oh,
There's the Bell housing bolts.
yeah.
One bunch of them.
Barry's trying to corner the market on bolts.
Spring or something to stop.
He rubs them on his gums at night. Feels good.
Yeah, he did a good job. Good print. There's a master cylinder. Oh, there's the spring.
I know, I seen it. I could see the chunks.
Got it. There's another spring to something. I don't know, I think that's spring nothing to this, but. There you go. Here's your cover back
That's
on.
another thing, Barry. Out of all these motorhomes, can you actually take one of them to a campground and use it? No. Because you ain't got shit, bro.
They were hanging out here just laying in the bed.
Yeah. What a shitty design for a fucking RV, huh? I mean, in all seriousness, who the fuck would want an RV with two little twin beds in the back? That's stupid. Seriously, who the fuck would want an RV with two little twin beds in the back?
Another place they could have went. Not hiding anywhere. Well, that's all. But when I shut this up, I don't want an animal to be cooped up in here. It could be life-threatening for
Yeah,
you.
exactly, Bruce.
Nah.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe that story. I don't believe a fucking word this guy says about anything.
That's kind of cool. What is that? Huh. That's weird. There's a big ass clamp. And there's a clamp for putting on a steer column for attack. Did I dime? I made a dime today. Look at that.
Oh.
1 dime.
Hey Ryan, look, I made money.
Right, fell out of Sam's pocket.
Fell out of Sam's pocket. Nah.
All right, guys. I got my 10 cents back on one of the washers I spent, Sam. I spent 40 cents. It was worth it. All right, guys.
Wow, what a friend.
Here's a thermoquad. And this carburetor is made famous because of the plastic. That's on
Oh, yeah,
the,
man.
That center is plastic. You know, you get an aluminum cast on top and then another piece of aluminum cast.
Crazy, guys like you, Matt,
Center's-
Poor Man Speed Shop, you guys are actually building
It's
cars.
the plastic thermoquad. Yeah. That looks like a good one there. He said it run good, so that carburetor was good. It's been sitting for a few years. Hope it'll be all right.
Now, from what my understanding is, what I was told, that was the worst design ever on a carburetor.
You guys want to go get this? This is where you get it at. Looks like PT Performance Tool.
Yeah, take the PT and stick it. Is this where he goes? Yeah, this was pretty good.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know, performance and durability.
Hi guys, you're back with the Beer and Son Garages. As always, we appreciate you coming back. And so we got the 72.
Take a look at the bed. Boy, that thing is just rotting away, huh? Where the fuck are the springs? Ugh.
Eleanor car, and we're back on it. Today is Saturday. It's kind of a wet, gloomy day, and Sam's not coming over. Hopefully tomorrow he'll come over. We're gonna do another video. We're gonna pull up 440 out of that motorhome out there. So
Yeah.
let's get on to what we're doing today, though. The trouble don't want to try to trip me. Walking right down the steps that I'm going down. So, this has been bugging me for ever since I got the bumper on. Trying to get the grill and the headlights back in it, and of course the headlight buckets are all
Fucking car
busted up.
doesn't even run.
I think the one on the right side is actually for our left side. So, I came out here with the intentions of trying to fix it. So, let's show you what I brought out. I brought out the Milwaukee 3-inch drive deep and short extension ratchet set. Out here, use one socket. I got the Hart 90-piece toolkit out here, made by Hart. 90 pieces. I ain't
John.
anything of it. And
John.
the other thing I brought out was some battery-powered tools here. I got a DeWatt.
DeWatt.
20-volt brushless, and a 3/8 drive.
Brushless what?
Ingersoll impact.
Brushless
And a
what?
1/2-inch drive power torque from O'Reilly's. And some self-tappers. And I brought out a couple little body bolts. This is not one of them, but I put one in the car. And I noticed it's missing.
Throws it on the ground.
2, 3. It's missing all kinds of fender bolts up through there. And that's this side here, this apron's rotted out too, I believe. Yeah, it's rotted right there. So I need another apron for the front. So here's what we did. We put a self-tapper in here, and we got that all handled. And then we put a bolt down at the bottom, down to the very bottom down there, with our body bolt. And this is done. This is secure. It's not going anywhere. It's not rattling. Over here, we got the whole, I think it's the whole, actually wrong setup for this other side, and we're missing something. I think this is for an actual right side bucket, but I could be wrong. Actually, left side bucket. So we put the cell tapper in down here, and cell tapper right in there, and another one right up there. And now that's secure. That's not flopping around and shaking. And we stuck the grill in it. So we need to get a headlight bucket in now and a headlight over here, and we're done.
Yeah. We're
Now
done.
the hood shut with that grill like that? No, it's not gonna shut. No way. There's no way it's gonna shut. So there's gonna be some finagling and fighting and whatnot with this old grill of mine. For the grill to be installed. And believe it or not, I carried all this out with one trip. Every bit you see right here, I'm following the rope. I made one trip and carried all that. It looks like you make 2 trips with all that. I thought, well, I'll make 2 trips. No, I carried all that in one shot.
I'm wearing the same shirt for a month.
And the rest I just cobbled together. Now the hood's not going to shut. There's no way the hood's going to shut. Now with that grill there, no, it sticks way out. So that grill's got to go back up in there somehow. That's actually a 73 grill on a 72 car. So this is the wrong grill. And I don't know if I even still have a 72. I had a 72 Mach 1 grill for that one. And I don't know if it was broken half. I don't know if I still got it.
Hell
It's
yeah,
looking better.
James. Be good, brother.
It's definitely looking better, guys. Let me bring you on here and show you what we're doing today. Trying to get this thing's not going to be done today, that's for sure, but at least we made an attempt. We got the headlight buckets basically rattle free, and we'll be plopping around. After we get that, my plan is to get some tires on it and try to get this old girl running again. We're probably gonna have to go through the brakes and the fuel system too, and the electrical system is gonna have to have some work. Then we're on to the hood and fender. So we're gonna probably have to get a hood for it and maybe a fender. I don't know if we can take that fender off and pound that out and straighten that out. It's pretty messed up. Well, girls. Whoa, it's down here. And the hood is a two-piece hood, so it's not like I can knock that out easy. Because it's an inner structure to it. And you can't even get to it, so there you go. Well, of course, not all the inner structures there. That's some weight reduction. Yeah, the hood is. He's a hood.
Actually, good morning.
That's what I really want. So I don't know whether I'll do that or not. You'll have to wait and see. Not even the hood shut. It didn't last.
Watch this.
And I just kind of messed myself up now.
Oh yeah, there goes the
I
grill.
got it out.
Yeah.
I still get the hood open. That's what it looks like without the grill. Ugh. Yeah, I need to get that grill in there somehow. It's going to be a little difficult. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I might be able to fish this in there. The grill's broken two places. I might have to take that headlight bucket out. Get the headlight bucket back and after the headlights are out. The grill's in it.
Yeah, break it a little more.
Yeah. All right, guys, so the 72 fastback is gonna make a return.
Yeah.
You guys, if you don't remember the story on this car, this is a 72 fastback
There we go.
with a 1970 429 that I took out of an XL Ford convertible, two-door convertible. And I pulled the engine out of it, had 80,000 miles. I wanted to build a big block Mustang. I bought this Mustang for $500 as a shell with no engine transmission, no drive shaft. I took that Ford XL convertible, pulled the drivetrain out, C6 and all, 429, shoved it right down in there. And so I built my big block Mustang with the help of some friends at Morehouse's. And shout out to Jimmy, who's battling bladder cancer right now. My heart goes with you, Jimmy. That's Johnny's and Jeff's older brother. You know.
All right, we'll do one more. Which look at these are all the same fucking videos. I just was a real story.
Goldilocks didn't crave porridge. He craved something tastier.
Only dog he's got left.
We appreciate you coming back. So we're gonna have to do another part on this Gone in 60 Seconds trilogy here that we've got going here with this Eleanor car of ours. We had another comment, and the guy said, "Oh," he says, "yeah, that's right." He says, "That was the first one was the 71 Mustang, the Mach 1, and the first original Gone in 60 Seconds. And the second one was that one with the 68 KR 500. No, you're wrong. Totally wrong. The first movie, yes, is the Gone in 60 Seconds, 1974, made by H.B. Helicki, also known as Toby. His real name was Henry. I know a lot about this guy in the movies.
Yeah.
I've been following this since 1974. Anyway, so the first one was that. Then the second one was made by the same man in 1989, and it's the one that took his life. He died in the making of that movie, pulling this big water tower down, where he was going to use a semi, run into it, and the water tower was going to fall. Well, the problem was the water tower fell when it wasn't supposed to, and when it did, one of the cables that were holding it up snapped, wrapped itself around a telephone pole, And apparently, it was probably a temporary pole. It fell down and hit Toby in the head, which was Henry. Hit him in the head and killed him instantly on the set. I guess they didn't realize you're supposed to have hard hats on the set. They probably got a mandatory on that now. So anyways, that was the second. Then the third movie, Gone in 60 Seconds. Of course, the second was called Gone in 60 Seconds 2. Then this third movie was made with conjunction of his widow, Denise Halicki. And she got with Jerry Bruckheimer and, got a whole bunch of actors, famous people, Robert Duvall and, Angelo Jolie and Nicolas Cage and there was some other guys in there.
Does he even realize how fucking stupid he sounds?
The third trilogy.
More Halicki?
And it wasn't anything to do with Toby, the original. He was gone. So there you go. I hope that clears it up.
Exactly, Bruce.
And he even brought the
hard hat.
Eleanor was in that movie, I believe. He had it. Wait a minute. He had that in.
Just shows you how stupid he is.
Deadline Auto Theft. Junkman, whenever Eleanor made an appearance in the other two movies. He made 1, 2.
Izzy, good morning.
Actually, his fourth movie.
Hey, you're
When he
welcome.
was killed. Because he made Deadline Auto Theft. After he made Junkman, and before that was the original Gone in 60 Seconds. The fourth movie is the one that killed him, Gone in 60 Seconds 2. Then the third series in the trilogy, which was Gone in 60 Seconds in 2000. That was the one that everyone's seen. Everyone thinks they know everything about Gone in 60. You guys don't know Dick if you ain't went back to 1974.
Nobody
and
cares.
relived it all, and it included his death. There was just so much.
I
about this
personally
man.
didn't think it was
He
that
had a
good
place
of
in
a
New York
movie, but
City
then again,
called
that's just my opinion.
Gardena, I think it was New York.
Like
Pretty
Austin
sure it
was
New
saying,
York.
it's fucking.
And he had a great big junkyard. He had it
Basis of
going
the
on
movie,
down
I don't
there.
know.
He really did. He had one of the biggest collection of collectible, antique, and of course modern model cars and toys. One of the biggest collections in the world. And he had a huge collection of automobiles. I mean, if you could afford
I'd
to
rather
smash
watch American
150 of them
Graffiti.
up just making a movie, you got too many cars. He had a lot of cars. He had basically what I would dream about having,
See?
People
Oh,
always on here talking about dreamers, Well, that would be, the dream, to have what he had. That would be the dream, and unless you're him, you only can, wish,
nope.
Stuck at the DMV, and I think I'm late on my.
That's how he ended that one. We did that. We'll do one more, guys, and then I got
Hi,
to
guys.
go.
I'm back with the Beamer Sun Garage. And it's kind of late. It's dark here. It's cold. But we're on here because we had somebody leave a comment. And unfortunately, they are one of these know-it-alls. And he says, that's not an Eleanor car. Eleanor car was in 1968. No. The original Eleanor car was a 71 through 73. I've heard some reports it was a 73. I thought originally. Then I heard it was a 71. Regardless.
Why don't you Google it, you dumb fuck?
Car. It's the same car. Okay, so now let's go back to 1974 when Toby Halicki.
Toby Halicki.
They created Gone in 60 Seconds, and you can go to YouTube and put in
Barry's got fucking
and you'll
Toby
see
Halicki's
Jolie,
balls in his
Angelo
mouth.
Jolie, and Robert Duvall and Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
That's not the original one. That was made with the help of Denise Halicki, who married Toby, which his real name was Henry, after he had made the original Gone in 60 Seconds.
Boy, talk about being
And
like
then
a
he made
stalker.
another movie called Junkman. And the third movie he made, I know a lot about this guy, he made a third movie and it was called Deadline Auto Theft. Basically, it was the two movies that he made already, cobbled together to make a third movie. And yes, he threw a Bricklin, Strickland car in there, and he threw a couple other actors and famous people in the movie, and he made Deadline Auto Theft. Then,
Deadline Auto Theft.
in 1989, I believe it was, he decided to make Gone in 60 Seconds 2.
Hey, thanks for coming by, Matt.
That movie, he
Catch
pulled
you on the
down
flip.
this great big water tower with some tow trucks, because he was into tow trucks, and the truck, apparently the tow trucks pulled this thing down prematurely, and it fell, and everybody went running for their lives because he didn't have professionals on the, on the set. And he got hit by a telephone pole.
They didn't have professional
One of the
folks.
cables that were holding this thing up had snapped, hit a telephone pole. The pole fell down and hit him in the head and killed him instantly on the set.
Wow.
So that's what happened to the original man that read the original Gone in 60 Seconds. He was killed.
Yep.
So Denise Hillicky, who just had married him, ended up having the funeral and the wedding in the same church. It was pretty sad for her. And it was sad for him, too, and sad for everybody that cared about him. And I was one of the people that cared about him. His nickname was Toby.
Toby.
So I got into the movie, oh, God, back in 74 when it came out because of my older brother. And I've been into that movie ever since. So our commenter said, oh, that's not the original Eleanor kind of car. No, yes, it is. No, the one you're thinking is the 68 Carroll Shelby clone that was actually made by Chip Fuse. He's the one that created it, I believe. And Carroll had nothing to do with it. Then Carroll, of course, he saw the bandwagon. It was his Shelby Mustang, Shelby America, that turned the 68 Fastback into a Shelby and created the Shelby with his name and Shelby America, which was a bunch of people that worked in the shop, that built the car. So that's not the original Eleanor car. It's a 68 Fastback. No, it's not. This is the original body style. 71, 2, or 3. I believe it was a 71. I thought it was a 73 from, the times I've seen it. I think it's a 73. 71, 2, or 3. It's all the same. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not going to, mix mince meat with that.
Mince meat.
It's 1, 2,
Mince
3.
meat.
Who really knows? It would be him because he built the car. He took the car just like this one. He cut it all apart. Might have been a fastback. He cut all the panels out of it. He put a NASCAR roll cage in it. And he made it so it kind of withstand some of the pounding that it took. There was over 150 cars destroyed in that movie, I believe. And of course, Eleanor took a big blown up, but it took a lot of the impacts. And he did the driving. He actually hurt his back and one of the stunts in that where he jumped basically a pile of dirt and set a world record. So cool movie. If you haven't seen the original Gone in 60 Seconds, go back and check it out.
I don't even know where the fuck you can find that.
Mustang, just like this.
Maybe on Tubi?
It had a Cleveland in it. Mine's got a 429. Mine would smoke his. Mine would just put it all over his, that's for sure.
How's that?
409 cubic inches. It gets
What
a
a dumb
351
fuck.
He got a prayer. 385 series engine. Nah. He didn't have the cubic inch.
There you go,
He
Bruce.
didn't have the horsepower to keep up with this car. But he had a cool car. There's no doubt about it. And that car's still around.
How many
I
cows
believe,
you
she's
destroyed,
still
Barry,
keeping it
right?
around.
Exactly.
That's probably in a museum by now. She got it running in 2000 something and had some stunt driver take her out and beat the hell out of it, which was, pretty much something I wouldn't have done.
Yeah, right.
Sure. I wouldn't have put somebody in my husband's car and, I wouldn't have a husband to begin with, but if it was
Yeah, you
my
would.
girlfriend's car, I wouldn't have put somebody else in it. I'd have been driving it.
You mean your wife?
And I wouldn't have beat it like he beat the living, snot out of that car.
Well, look what you
So
did to your
hopefully
boys'
that clears
guys.
up. The original Gone in
destroyed
60
them.
Seconds car was this body style. That's the whole point of the video, guys. I hope it educates you. I hope you don't come, and be a Mr. Know-It-All and think you know it all. You don't know shit. This is the original kind of car. This is it. There you go. That's the whole point of the video. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. This kills me sometimes. People think they know everything.
Well, there it is, folks. You got to see it. Unfucking believable. Well, listen, I gotta get going. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do today. It was nice hanging out with you guys. I hope you all have a great weekend. Yeah, that's exactly how he treats his subs. He's a piece of shit. We'll catch you guys on the flip. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.